Okay, so hi everybody. It's my first live stream. As you can see, my office is a little bit cluttered because I've been using a lot of different technology to capture my new YouTube channel. I wanted to go live to allow people to ask any questions they had about some of the videos I've posted. It's a particularly interesting year. Um, the Snowbirds are performing their 55th season, and the government of Canada has announced that there will be an operational pause after this until at least 2030. My concern for an operational pause is the fact that some corporate knowledge of how to conduct snowbird operations could be lost during the intervening period. And so it's important to me that the team keeps flying in some perhaps reduced capacity. The government has just spent $30 million on upgrading the jets. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe 11 of 13 have been completed. Then I might be wrong. I'd have to check my latest sources. But it's important, I think, that the team keeps flying, and whatever aircraft the government decides to get in the future, I believe should be a jet aircraft as opposed to a propeller-driven aircraft or a turboprop. I've watched the turboprop teams, and there's just something about jets, I think the speed. So whether they look at some Italian models or the Hawk or some other jets, I believe that's the way the Snowbirds should go in the future. Anyway, I thought I'd try a live stream and see if anyone was interested in asking some questions about the Snowbirds. I joined the Air Force in 1980 as an 18-year-old. Completed basic training in Chilliwack, BC, and then moved on to, I had a brief 4-month on-the-job training stint with 417 Squadron in Cold Lake. And at that time, 417 was the training unit for the 104 Starfighter, with squadrons still based in Germany at the time. And so I did a 4-month hiatus there while I was waiting for pilot training to start. I started pilot training in April, and that was on the Musketeer aircraft. And then I moved on to CT-114 Tutors, which is the same aircraft that the Snowbirds fly. The Wings program at that time was a 200-hour program for fixed wing pilots, and there was a split from the course at I think about the 140-hour mark for guys who were going helicopters. The guys who were going helicopters didn't do some of the advanced formation that we did. They moved to Portage la Prairie from Moose Jaw and started their helicopter training at the time. The rest of us that were going fixed wing, we stayed and did the full 200-hour course. It took just about a year to complete that course, and then we moved on to our operational training units after that. I had another bit of a wait, 3-month period in a flight called Hotel Flight, which was a holding flight for pilots who were waiting to go to their squadrons or their training units. So I spent about 4 months waiting to go on the C-130 Hercules course. Started the Herc course in January, and from there went on to complete that course in about 4 months, and then joined my squadron, which was 435 Squadron in Edmonton. It was a C-130. So at this point, I realized that I'm not sure anybody's watching, so I'll stop the stream for now, and we'll try this again, maybe with a little more advanced notice, because the World Cup is about to start in 15 minutes, the final, and I'm sure folks would rather watch that than listen to me. Anyway, We'll talk to you on the next one at Ian McLean Above and Beyond.